Welcome to Mamut Tutorials. In this tutorial, we will demonstrate how Mamut Business Software can be used to generate payment reminders for customers who have failed to pay on time. We begin by clicking on the Accounting focus area on the left-hand side. Next, we click on Customer Ledger to access the list of outstanding items. First, we will look at the parameters which control whether payment reminders are issued. It is important that outstanding entries on the customer ledger are flagged as must be reminded, and they must be overdue. We can check this by entering the ledger list view and clicking on User Settings. We select the Ledger List tab and place a tick in the Payment Reminder Status tick box. When we click OK, the screen is refreshed to include the Payment Reminder Status column. Only items which are both overdue and have a status of must be reminded will be included in our payment reminders. Next, we look at settings which are applied during the payment reminder process. We click on Settings to begin the process of specifying how we require payment reminders to operate. The payment reminder functions are already activated, so we press the Settings button. Here we can specify our preferences for how we wish our payment reminders to operate. We can specify, for example, how many payment reminders we wish to issue, or a minimum invoice value for which reminders are issued. In this tutorial, we wish to issue 2 payment reminders before issuing our customers with a notice of debt collection. So we set the number of payment reminders to 2. For more information about the consequences of ticking the various tick boxes, please press F1 or click on Help. In the bottom part of this screen, we can specify settings which are appropriate to the first reminder, the second reminder, and the notice of debt collection. To access the settings for the first reminder, we select First Reminder and click on the Edit button. In this screen, we can specify the number of days beyond the due date that we allow customers to be before we issue the first reminder. We wish to issue a reminder immediately, so we leave the number of days as 0. We want to give our customers an additional 10 days before issuing a second reminder, so we leave the number of days in the payment term as 10. We do not want to mark a customer as credit stop, preventing them from buying more goods and services at this stage. The lower section of the screen can be used to notify customers of any reminder fee which has been levied. The Domestic Reminders and International Reminders tabs allow you to specify an alternative description for the payment reminder. If you wish, you can use the Edit Email Templates button to edit the wording which will appear on the email to which the payment reminder will be attached. The Fixed Text box can be used to specify a reminder text which will appear within the payment reminder. Different texts can be put on subsequent reminders. We can now begin the process of generating payment reminders. To start this, we return to the main customer ledger screen. We click on Payment Reminders on the left-hand side. We wish to create new payment reminders, so we select this and click Next. We can use the next screen to filter to payment reminders of a particular status or a specific customer and to specify the date given to the reminders. The filter button can also be used to construct more complicated selection criteria. We want the payment reminders to be generated for all overdue accounts, so we click Next. The next screen lists customers who are due a reminder based on our filter criteria. We can use the tick boxes on the left to determine which customers will receive a reminder. We click Next to proceed. A reminder proposal is shown on the screen. This can be printed if you wish to review the proposed list of reminders. We close the preview to proceed. The next screen invites you to select whether a summary list is printed together with the reminders which are generated, or simply the reminders themselves. You can also select the media to be used for the reminders. The most used media is conventional printing and emailing, although other choices are available. We select Email and click Next. Outlook emails have now been generated addressed to each contact's preferred email address. The payment reminders are added as attachments to the email. These can then be sent to the customer. When we return to the application, we are invited to approve the printouts. Our email is generated successfully, so we click Complete. We have now shown you how to generate payment reminders in Mamut. More tutorials can be found on our homepage.